Let's begin by settling into stillness. Gently close down your eyes and allow your body to rest wherever you are, supported and comfortable. Allow your shoulders to soften, your jaw to release, your belly to rise and fall with the breath. Release tension from your neck, your back, flowing down your arms and hands. Relaxation travels through your chest and belly, into your hips and thighs, through your knees. It warmly moves gently through your calves and ankles and into the bottom of your feet. Let your breath slow and become your anchor. Take a deep breath in and a long, slow breath out. Again, breathing in calm and exhaling any tension or tightness. Let yourself arrive fully in this moment. Picture that you're walking through a neighborhood you know well. It is a familiar place. It is a place where you feel safe. The sidewalk is familiar beneath your feet. You pass trees that have stood for decades, fences with stories, front steps that remind you of all the versions of yourself that you've ever been. You're walking with intention. You feel grounded. There's no rush. There's no one asking for anything. No noises pulling at your attention. There's just you and the rhythm of your breath and your own company. Up ahead, sitting calmly on a front porch, is someone who looks incredibly familiar. You pause, not because you're unsure, but because something about them feels solid, unshakable, comfortable in a way that makes you want to exhale and match the calm. It's you. It's not a perfect version. It's a version of you with complete clarity on how to say yes to yourself. This version moves with confidence and quiet strength. It's unmistakable. It's not loud nor forceful, but grounded. It's a soft assurance that comes from no longer trying to be everything to everyone. There's no chasing, no proving. This version of you is rooted in deep self-knowing. They listen to their inner world with presence and honesty. They've cleared the noise, the conditioning from society, from parents, or anyone else who ever claimed to know what was best. Because the truth is, only you know what you need in any given moment. This is someone who no longer over-explains or over-apologizes. Someone who knows how to check in with themselves and say, that doesn't work for me, and that's okay. This version of you knows how to say yes to yourself and waves you over. You walk toward them like you've known them all along And when you arrive, they smile with quiet confidence and say, "Welcome, you are right on time." This is the version of you who says yes to yourself. And let them show you what that looks like. You sit with them for a while. No rush, no need to make small talk. You just observe. This version of you, the one who says yes to yourself, moves through the day with something that you are working towards: clarity. There's no second guessing every decision. You hear the word no when it's needed. There's no excuses, just polite refusal. There's no apology for resting or protecting the time. Movement is made with intention, not urgency. You follow them through a regular day. There are tasks, people, interruptions, and moments where they have to make a choice. And here's what you notice. They pause before answering a request. They check in with how they feel, not just what's expected. They decline with kindness, not guilt. They do not feel the need to explain why they do or don't do something. They take breaks when they need to, not because it's scheduled, but because their body asked. They eat when they're hungry. They say no thank you without shrinking, and use the phrase, "That's not going to work for me," because it's a full sentence. You notice the absence of over-explaining, the presence of boundaries held with softness, the way their energy doesn't get stretched to every corner of the room. It's not that everything goes smoothly, it's just that they do not abandon themselves when it doesn't. This is what saying yes to yourself looks like. Just deep honesty with yourself and with your needs. And you feel it. You are ready to start living that way, with a heart that is open to self-respect and putting yourself first. They turn towards you now, not with advice, not with pressure, just with quiet encouragement. You've watched how they live. You've seen how small choices, tiny boundary-setting moments, add up to something solid. They don't need to convince you. You already feel it. You stand, you take a step closer, and they nod as if to say, "It's your turn." You step forward, and this time, instead of watching them move through their life, you become the one walking in your life, knowing deeply how to say yes to yourself. You're in your own home, your own rhythm, your own real life, and something is different. You check in with your body before committing. You create space when needed. You take time to respond instead of reacting. You protect your time because it matters. You rest when you're tired. You take a breath before you say yes. You give yourself permission to show up as you are. This is normal now, built on one choice at a time. A daily remembering, I matter, my needs matter, my peace matters. You pause and allow this truth to sink in deeply. You stay connected to yourself. You speak honestly about how you feel, even if it's not convenient or it's unpleasant. You say no when you mean no, with a calm, clear tone that does not require explanation. You simply check in. Does this feel right for me? What do I need right now? When the answer is space, you create space. When the answer is not today, you say it clearly and calmly. When the answer is rest, you rest. You're not harsh. You are not selfish. You are not guarded. You are just completely honest with yourself and with the world. You feel it in your body, the steadiness, the relief. You feel it in your breath, slower, deeper, fuller. This isn't a performance, it's a return. This is what it feels like to stop negotiating with your own well-being. You are choosing to stop shrinking, to stop fixing, to stop pleasing, to stop overdoing. Each boundary you hold becomes a small vote for self-trust. Each pause becomes a way to listen inward. Each clear choice becomes an anchor in your day. And this is how you live like someone who respects themselves. This is how you say yes to the life that you actually want. This is the moment you start living like you matter, because you do. You are enough exactly as you are. This is just a reminder. Let's stay here for a moment in the stillness of this new space that you've created. You've watched it. You've stepped into it. And now it's time to anchor it. You notice that your chest and belly rise and fall, and breathe deeply into how you say yes to yourself. It is crystal clear. Let your body memorize what this feels like, saying yes to yourself, holding a boundary without apology, believing fully and completely that your needs matter right now. Let yourself breathe into that truth. Let this settle into every muscle, bone, nerve, every cell of your body. Picture a moment from your own life, something small, something real, where this version of you can show up. It is a conversation that you've been putting off. It's protecting an evening you normally give away. It's taking 5 quiet minutes to check in with yourself before saying yes to anything at all. Let that moment rise in your awareness. Now imagine yourself in it. There's no overthinking. There's no over-explaining. There's just being clear. You say what is true. You hold the line. You trust yourself, and you let it shine. That's the new baseline. Self-respect in real time. If it gets uncomfortable, that's okay. Discomfort is not a danger. It's just a sign that something is shifting, that your nervous system is catching up with your clarity. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel the steadiness in your body. Feel the knowing in your chest. I can do this. Because you give yourself permission. You're practicing self-devotion to your peace, your time, your truth. This is what it means to say yes to yourself. Now, as you gently come back into the room, know that your yes to yourself walks with you. That voice will echo when you pause, breathe, and choose self-respect. Take a deep breath in through your nose and a long, slow breath out of the mouth. Go ahead and gently wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing this feeling of connection, of calm, and clarity with you. Feel steady, empowered, and clear. Know that your yes to yourself is with you now, every step of the way. And when you're ready, go ahead and gently open your eyes.